Your relationship with discomfort is going to determine the trajectory of your life, and that being a consequence of your relationship with yourself and life. Now, a lot of these broad general life topics just kind of feel very conceptual and not tangible, but they become tangible when you identify areas in your life where you can apply them. So when it comes to discomfort, it's our instinct to stray away from discomfort. We need to make sure we have the proper relationship with it. So what relationship should we have with discomfort? We need to accept discomfort, okay? First, you have to have your intention in mind. Whatever it is in life, whatever it is you're seeking, whatever it is you're going after, that needs to be set. Then the situations that you will be confronted with, the circumstances, right, that involve discomfort as a byproduct of your plan and like your intention and what you're seeking, that has to be accepted and settled in your head. So whatever it is that you're seeking and that involves discomfort getting there, what stops us is a feeling of pain, confronting certain feelings and situations and uncertainties. And then for me at least, it just feels like I'm being squished. Even though we're kind of expanding when we are facing discomfort, for me it just feels mentally here, it feels like I'm being squished, right? So what we need to understand is we actually need to go towards discomfort, okay? So we need to tell ourselves this. If we're running away from pain because of discomfort, yes, there is going to be pain and like this feeling of mentally you might just feel suffocated because everything feels overwhelming if you are experiencing discomfort in multiple aspects of your life. However, if you run away from it, it will only compound because you're still gonna kind of long and want to go towards certain things, but now that feeling's compounded because you've resisted more, and then over time, when you resist, things build up. So, you are gonna experience pain either way, all right? But you will experience a multiple of that pain that you are facing when you are going towards the discomfort by avoiding it. What I wanna really emphasize here is, you know, there are actions and behaviors you know that you need to do, that you should do, that involve discomfort. So I'm speaking about those primarily, and in avoiding them because of the discomfort, that pain and, you know, those feelings that are undesirable, they will only compound, okay? So you just have to kind of push yourself in doses, right? So the action plan should be, okay, this makes me uncomfortable. I'm at least gonna push myself beyond what my limit was before, slightly, okay? So that can look like, for example, if you want to adhere to like a fitness routine and you just feel like, oh, I don't really have much time and doing something like this maybe is a bit of a discomfort to me, just extend yourself slightly, right? And see how you feel after. Or if it's going out to certain events, in doses, just kind of slightly make yourself do one social thing that you wouldn't have done, right? Or if it's picking up a task or an assignment that just feels challenging, do it in doses. At least put yourself on track to where you're not avoiding discomfort, okay? And I want to end this video by saying that we just need to change our relationship with it and just give it to ourselves in small doses. And then once we face that or we go through that challenge or whatever it is, take a period to just reflect and know that you'll have that period after you face that situation that's a bit uncomfortable, or those, you know, that challenge that feels a bit uncomfortable. Know that you'll have that moment of reflection, right? And it is the path that is predestined for you. Like that, this is your path. This is the road you're going to take. You're not going to choose the path of avoidance, okay? And I'm saying this as someone who I have seen from my behavior patterns, I was an avoidant person. I would want to avoid certain disciplines that I knew I had to partake in because I didn't want to face the thoughts or the feelings, or, oh my gosh, if I do this, this is still uncertain. So it's all very normal, but I'm gonna teach you from my experience. All you need to do is this. Tell yourself you will feel pain either way, but you will feel more pain avoiding, and you will not put yourself on the path that is truly meant for you, where you will meet your potential if you are avoiding. So discomfort is inevitable, and in going through that, that's where you find your growth. You got this.